I'm with Nick Willis after his win in the 800 metres at the Sylvia Potts Track Classic this year. Nick, tell us about the race.
It was just beautiful weather. We didn't get out too hard at the start, which I was quite happy with. Been doing long distance training, so 55 I think for the first 400. Brad pushed it on a little bit, but not enough, and I think I clipped his heels a couple of times, might have put him off of his stride, so I felt a bit bad for doing that. But no, I felt really strong in the home straight, and sets up well for an exciting indoor season. Then leading on to the Rio Olympics, obviously, is the big carrot at the end of the season in August.
So you haven't done much speed work yet, but you had some good legs at the end there.
Yeah, we did a fast 400 at the end of the Michigan workout a couple of weeks ago, but otherwise it's all been sort of 10k of intervals each time we're out doing long distance stuff. So no, but again, 149 or 150, whatever I ran, is close to 5 seconds slower than my best time, so you should be able to do that even when you're not doing any speed work at all.
And you've been down at your Wanaka base?
No, not yet. I was just visiting Julian Matthews, who's joined the Ron Warhurst stable. Very nice track club. He's based in Nelson, so I went down there and had a few days at training in Abel Tasman, and then we go to Wanaka in a couple of weeks just to enjoy the last bit of our training stint here in New Zealand before the indoor season starts.
Next race in Wanganui, the mile there. What are the prospects for a sub 4?
Yeah, well, today I sort of sat back and used it as a tactical exercise. Wanganui, like I did 2 years ago, I'm going to go right behind the pacemaker, and as the pacemaker pulls out, I'm going to keep pushing that third lap really hard and try and run as hard as I can the last 800 metres, and hopefully that will be enough to win it first and foremost, but more importantly drag through a ton of guys. We've had a really good training group in Wellington this summer over the last month, and I think there's a handful of us who should be able to break 4 minutes. So that's a really exciting prospect to have 5 or 6 guys go under 4 minutes, so I'll be doing my best to make sure that happens.
And your last race in New Zealand this summer will be the 3,000 metre champs in Wellington.
Well, the last race on the track will be the 3,000 champs in Wellington, and that's in 5 or 6 days' time. And again, if it's good weather, we'll go for a fast time to try and help some of these other guys who need times to their name to get into the bigger meets in America and Europe later on in the season. And then I'm going to do a road mile in Christchurch on February 8th on Waitangi Day. And Ryan Gregson, the Australian record holder, is coming over to race me. So I'm undefeated on the roads. It's I think 5 or 6 times in a street mile. So I'm going to have my hands full with Gregson coming, but I don't want to lose that status, especially on my home soil or my home roads, I suppose. So that's going to be exciting.
And then off to the States to run the indoors and the World Championships, World Indoor Champs?
Yeah, I'm going to skip the New Zealand Championships this year to focus on the World Indoor Championships. The end of March in Portland, Oregon. So I think it's important to not get disqualified this year. I've been disqualified the last 2 World Indoor Championships I competed in. So I'm hopefully looking for a medal in those games, and we'll see how it goes.
And then the ultimate aim this season is Rio.
Yeah, I've got a couple of other medium-term goals along the way. Maybe have a crack at John Walker's mile record, and maybe even do a crack at a really fast 5k in Europe as well. But again, those will be things to keep a gauge of my fitness. And I'm going to skip Monaco this year most likely, even though I've done it the last few years, to give me a bit more time to do for a lead up to prepare for the Rio Games. And it'll be my 4th Olympics. I never thought I'd be saying that I'd go to 4, let alone have a shot at a medal in my 4th one. But it certainly looks like there's no reason why I'm not going to be at least in the conversation, and everything's going really well, and that's what I'll be aiming for.
Very good. Thanks very much, and good luck for the rest of 2016.
All right, cheers. Thanks, Brett.